to make a point, and that is bitterness. People equate strong coffee with bitter coffee, and it's the opposite. So what happens with coffee is the older, the deader it is, the more it's been sitting, the more bitter it is. What does that tell you? All of these stuff over top, the sourness, the antioxidants, all this other stuff has to leave before you taste that bitterness. That is a less strong coffee. The more strong coffee, that's more potent, has more flavors, has more chemical substances, is not bitter. And when you drink that and get that rounded taste, but we've been conditioned, and this is what I'm saying, we've been conditioned to believe bitterness is strength. Starbucks, I want a bitter coffee. You want an old, dead, stale coffee that is roasted very dark. That's what Starbucks is, right? So it's interesting. We have to change the way we look at it, the way we describe it, and that takes time. So the first commercial coffee roaster was invented in 1864. And the guy, I did this research for my book. I wrote a book. It's called Coffee, the Fourth Wave, A Fresh Roasting Revolution. Because I believe we're in the fourth wave now of coffee. And I call it a fresh roasting revolution because I think fresh roasting is going to be the main focus in this, this next stage. So the guy who invented it, his name was Jabez Burns. He invented it in New York State. And it was the first commercial coffee roaster. 1864. At that time, everyone in America and everyone in Europe roasted their own coffee. And the way they did it was, you might have seen these little cylinders. And they have a little flame and they're going like this. For what, 20 minutes? I mean, what a pain in the butt, right? Like this. It took the commercial roasters 10 years to convince people that they should take what they're doing and let the big commercial coffee roasters roast it and then deliver it to them. They almost went bankrupt. It was very, very difficult to do. Yeah, that's the, this is the
Maggiolino.
The simple, you know, what a pain, right? So it almost, the commercial coffee almost didn't work. 10 years to get people to stop doing this and to buy the, and now we're going the other way. It's taken years to convince people, roast your own coffee, it's a better experience, you'll get a much better coffee. And now the big commercial coffee roasters, back then, earlier, were probably delivering a few times a week, but now it's like these huge bags.
No, but now they started opening specialty coffee shops. I'm talking about companies like Lavazza and others, and they're starting to move toward fresh coffee.
Fresh roasted?
Yeah.
They're roasting right in the shop?
Yeah.
Even Starbucks, by the way. Starbucks has a very huge coffee shop in the state, in New York, with a big roaster in the middle, in the center, and you can buy fresh coffee there.